Hello and welcome back to ROADTRIpVIA, the once-a-day road trip trivia quiz. Today's episode is day number 65 of the 365-day trivia road trip. This is a year full of 21-question random trivia quizzes. These quizzes have 20 questions up front and then a question 21 tiebreaker at the very end of the video if you need to stick around for that. Thank you for watching and good luck. Question number 1. In the board game of chess, the king's normal move is only one square in any direction. What is the name of the game piece that can only move in any diagonal direction but can do so to any distance? That game piece is called the bishop. Question number 2. What is the name of the Greenpeace boat active in supporting a number of anti-whaling, anti-seal hunting, anti-nuclear testing, and anti-nuclear waste dumping campaigns during the late 1970s and early 1980s? That boat was called the Rainbow Warrior. Question number 3. Commonly used to describe a complex or unsolvable problem, what was the name of the actual knot that an oracle once declared any man who could unravel its elaborate entanglement was destined to become the ruler of all of Asia? What was the name of that knot? The answer is the Gordian knot. Question number 4. Little Emily is the niece of Mr. Peggotty. Little Dorrit was born in and lives much of her life in Marshalsea Prison. These two little literary characters come from separate novels by what classic author? Little Emily and Little Dorrit are from Charles Dickens' books. Question number 5. As the story goes, in 1962, after complaining to Enzo Ferrari about his car's inferior clutch, what man was told, "The car is fine, you just don't know how to drive it"? A year later, that man founded what rival car company in Sant'Agata Bolognese? The answer is Lamborghini. Question number 6. She went by the stage name Lizzie Grant for a while since she was born Elizabeth Woolridge Grant. But by what moniker do we know this singer-songwriter of Summertime Sadness and Diet Mountain Dew? Summertime Sadness was a big hit by Lana Del Rey. Question number 7. To get an emotional reaction from the audience, artists, musicians, and filmmakers will often attempt to tug at what proverbial tendons and nerves that were once thought to actually brace your cardiac muscle? They were thought to tug at your heartstrings. Question number 8. Mined in Sri Lanka and housed in the American Museum of Natural History in New York City, the Star of India is a 563.35 carat type of what gem, one of the largest of such gems in the world? The Star of India is a sapphire. Question number 9. The Ganges, the Padma, the Irrawaddy, the Godavari, the Mahanadi, the Brahmani, the Batarini, the Krishna, and the Kaveri are just some of the rivers that flow into what large bay? All of those rivers flow into the Bay of Bengal. Question number 10. Both durable and resilient, it is notable for its high luster and sheen and is often used in fiber blends to add these qualities to a textile. Mohair is a fabric or yarn made from the hair of what animal? Mohair comes from a goat, specifically the Angora goat. Question number 11. Best remembered for formulating the periodic law and creating a far-sighted version of the periodic table of elements, what is the name of the man who is generally considered the father of the modern periodic table? The father of the modern periodic table is Dmitri Mendeleev. Question number 12. Both are also four-letter words, and their atomic numbers are 79 and 82. What are the only two chemical elements on the periodic table which have names that end with the letter D? The only two elements that end with a D are gold and lead. Question 13. What 2012 computer-animated monster comedy film stars the voices of Adam Sandler, CeeLo Green, Selena Gomez, and a host of other celebrities, and was so successful the studio agreed to 3 sequels? The answer is Hotel Transylvania. Question number 14. Toccata and Fugue in D minor, Rite of Spring, Pastoral Symphony, Night on Bald Mountain, and The Sorcerer's Apprentice all appear in what 1940 full-length Disney animated film? All of those songs are from Fantasia. Question 15. A 1974 Dodge Monaco decommissioned Mount Prospect, Illinois police cruiser is just as righteous as Jake and Elwood's Mission from God in what 1980 movie based on their Saturday Night Live sketches? Jake and Elwood are the Blues Brothers. Question number 16. What is the name of the Colombian drug lord dubbed the King of Cocaine, who was the sole leader of the Medellin cartel and netted an estimated $30 billion fortune before he was killed in his hometown on his 44th birthday? The answer is Pablo Escobar. Question 17. In the fields of horticulture and botany, what term means falling off at maturity and tending to fall off, in reference to trees and shrubs that seasonally shed leaves, usually in the autumn? The term we use that means falling off at maturity is deciduous. Question number 18, popularized and perfected by the American athlete Dick Fosbury, whose gold medal in the 1968 Summer Olympics in Mexico City brought it to the world's attention. In what sport is the Fosbury flop the preferred technique? The Fosbury flop is the proper way to do the high jump. Question number 19. First published in 1812 by Johann David Weiss, which children's story begins with a boat being wrecked in the middle of nowhere during a sea storm and a family's survival as they live on an island? The answer is The Swiss Family Robinson. And question 20. The modern version is made of hardwood with an outer rim of metal, but in ancient times it was made of stone. What are these sporting implements thrown by ancient Greeks that today are an important part of track and field events? The answer is the discus. Alright, the first 20 questions are done. Question 21, the tiebreaker, is coming up in just a second. If you enjoy this type of trivia, make sure you stick around. Tomorrow we'll be doing day 66. All year we're doing 21 question random trivia quizzes. If you're looking for more specific categories, feel free to get onto our YouTube channel page. We have everything from characters from novels, tall tales, folk heroes, Roman mythology, national parks, specific actors. We have all the categories you could ever want in a trivia quiz. Go over there and check it out, and make sure you check in every day, because every day we have a brand new quiz. Here is question 21, the tiebreaker for today. The oldest person to assume the U.S. presidency was Joe Biden, the nation's current president, who was inaugurated when he was how old? He was 78 years old when he was inaugurated as the president. That's it for today. See you tomorrow.